And the second one is I don't think you know. Are you familiar with the anabolic diet at all?
Yeah,
Like,
Greg Doucette's one.
yeah, that one. What are your opinions on it?
I don't really know enough. I've not bought the book, so I don't really know. I only know just from like the little thumbnails I've seen that it's like pancakes and French toast or something. Is it just kind of like junk food that's just got uh, protein powder in it? Or...
Yeah, so you get your favorite foods and you change the recipes from them so they're like healthy. Obviously, not as healthy as like eating steak and shit and avocados and just eating whole foods.
Mm,
But I saw you talk about it once, and you I think you didn't really like it.
mm,
But the reason I like it is because like let's say we have a guy, he's fat as fuck, and he eats pancakes for breakfast, pizza for dinner, and like and let's say we change these foods so they're like pretty healthy and he can lose weight with these foods while still eating these foods. So like he can obviously stick to this because it tastes pretty good. And I know you like say you should prioritize nutrition over taste, which I also think is true. But are you do you agree with the saying the best diet is a diet you can stick to? Or
in some ways, because that phrase is a generalization. A fat guy can stick to a very poor diet. Is that the best diet for him?
oh
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's true.
So
That's
yeah,
true.
we have to know the exceptions. My perception of Greg Doucette's diet is that it might make progress for some people, but I think it should only really be seen as a stepping stone. And the issue is that if you're still overloading sugar and poor nutrition and you're still eating pizza, you're still eating pancakes and French toast, you're still eating 100, 200 grams of sugar a day. I don't think that's not what I would recommend to anyone that I loved personally. Just because it's like there's a health risk to that, and I think that people should be informed that eating that much sugar, eating that much processed food is still terrible for you. Absolutely, still horrible for your diet. Sure, it's better than what most people eat, so there's progress there. And you said, okay, the fat guy can switch over and eat that, and that can be nice. The issue with this is that you'd kind of be hoping for a completion of it. You'd be hoping to get to a point when you no longer needed to like substitute, like the real pizza for the kind of fake one that doesn't taste as good but it's nice. I think it sets up the wrong mindset in someone that this is still the diet that they can have. Like you mentioned the quote, like the best diet is the one you can stay on. This is still training someone to think that this is the diet that they should still be on. Oh well, pizza's a part of life, and I just want to eat this junk food and stuff. Well, I think I think a lot of us would be better if we almost forced ourselves over time to be on what more healthy diets, Mediterranean diet, a lot more meat, vegetables, nuts, fruits, natural stuff.
Yeah, my mom just came in. Sorry,
No worries.
I thank you. Uh, yeah, thank you really much. I really get what you're saying. It like sets up the romance because like I do online coaching and I started like doing the anabolic diet, like recommending it to people, but I obviously get that it's setting up the wrong mindset. So I think what I might do is I like first swap some foods out and then start to swap out these foods for like whole foods. So like I think that would be a good one.
You know what I'd say to that? Let's say we take that same fat guy, he eats 3,000 calories a day just of BS, and he's your client.
Yeah.
I would tell him to do absolutely nothing but to eat a steak or a piece of meat extra per day. That's it. That's all you've got to do. That's the checkbox. No, your diet's absolutely fine. Whatever you want to eat, just eat one piece of steak per day. Eat 4 eggs a day. That's it. Forget everything else. Just do that and train and everything, right? Then a month later, I tell him, eat more of that thing. For a second meal, eat this other thing. I wouldn't tell him to change anything else. Whatever you want to eat doesn't matter. It won't change anything for us. Just eat this extra 50 grams of protein a day. Just that is one, it's going to make them more muscle, but two, it's going to fill them up that they'll naturally eat less of the thing that they usually like, because they've just got that weird full feeling. Especially if you tell these guys to eat this stuff first thing in the morning. You tell them, okay, wake up, cook this chicken breast and eat it. That's all you've got to change with your diet. Simple. That's 50 grams of protein right there. Just that's a huge change. This person's instantly going to make more muscle, and they're just more full now. A month later, do the same thing, maybe a second chicken breast at night time, no thinking, or you even tell them just make the protein shake. By 3 months or 4 months of kind of leveling this up, suddenly they've got 3 meals which are healthy, as really, really healthy. And every few days they end up eating some junk food. After a year of doing this, that every few days that they eat the junk food now goes down to like once a week, once every 2 weeks. That's healthy. That's awesome. You can live like that for the rest of your life.